room world was never truly quiet. It was a symphony of small sounds, a living breathing space that held their entire family. Maya moved with a familiar grace, checking on her sleeping son and her mother-in-law, each with their own rhythm. The room was a map of their lives, steel trunks stacked high, a small TV flickering, every object in its place. Maya's final stop was always the mat beside her husband Raj. He'd pretend to be asleep, but she knew better. The crinkle at his eyes gave him away. Living this close, you learned every detail about a person, their breathing, their shifting, their silent invitations. This crowded space was their universe, chaotic, warm and full. At night the room transformed into a shared chamber where dreams and snores mingled. For Maya and Raj, a moment alone was a hidden treasure, a puzzle they solved together every day. She'd settle onto her mat, facing Raj, who'd open his eyes with a soft smile. In the dim light, his eyes said everything. "I see you. I was waiting for you." In this symphony of family life, their silent look was a private island. It was the first note of their secret song, a melody of love just for them. Their home was a single large room in a bustling Mumbai chawl. By day it was alive with neighbors, laughter and the scent of spices. But at night it was theirs, a world shrunk to a mat, a glance, a quiet promise. In this one-room world, love found its own space. And every night, their story began again, in silence and in song. Their wedding night was nothing like the movies. No rose petals, no champagne, just the same one room now with two new people. Maya felt shy, her heart pounding, surrounded by Raj's sleeping family. How could they be romantic with everyone so close? She lay stiffly, unsure what to do, the air thick with snores. Then a gentle poke, Raj, grinning mischievously. He leaned in and whispered the silliest joke she'd ever heard. A giggle escaped her, breaking the tension. Raj giggled too, and warmth spread between them. They spent the next hour trading silly jokes in hushed whispers, careful not to wake anyone. That night set the tone for their marriage experts in silent communication. A raised eyebrow, a foot tap, a secret smile. These became their language. Their connection grew in small, stolen moments, not grand gestures. Love thrived in corners, in whispers, in shared glances. Their wedding night wasn't about privacy. It was about finding each other in a crowded room. It was the start of a lifelong conversation, one giggle at a time. In that noisy room, they built a world of their own. And that was enough. Living with family made intimacy a challenge. Privacy was a luxury. But Maya and Raj were creative. If they couldn't have walls, they built invisible ones. They mastered the art of the accidental touch, a lingering brush of hands, a shared smile. These tiny sparks were their secret messages. I love you, I'm here. Humor became their escape. Raj would make a funny face, Maya would play along. Their shared silliness turned frustration into a private joke, making the chaos bearable. Timing was everything. They knew when the room would be briefly theirs. 10 minutes after lunch, a cartoon on TV, these became sacred windows. In those moments they'd sit close, hold hands, or just look at each other. Intimacy wasn't about hours of privacy, but about cherishing the minutes they could steal. They built their love story in the gaps of their busy, shared life. Invisible walls, secret signals, and laughter. These were their tools. And in the crowded room they found each other again and again. Their most brilliant invention was the mosquito net trick. In Mumbai, nets kept out bugs, but for Maya and Raj it became a private sanctuary. Each night they'd drape the net over their mats, tucking it in tight. Inside, the world faded, the sounds muffled, the shapes blurred. It wasn't perfect privacy, but it was enough. Here they could talk freely, hold each other, share dreams and fears. Raj would tell stories from work. Maya shared her worries and hopes. These honest conversations built the foundation of their marriage. The net was more than cloth. It was a safe space for their hearts. Years later, they'd remember those nights with fondness. The mosquito net became a symbol of their early love, magic in the mundane. It held their secrets, laughter, and quiet moments. In that tiny world, they proved love only needs a little imagination. As years passed, their love deepened in unexpected ways. Intimacy became woven into daily life, care, attention, and small acts. For Maya, love was the perfect cup of chai, strong, gingery, just enough sugar. Every morning she made it for Raj, a silent promise of love. Raj's gratitude was in his smile, his gentle touch. For Raj, love meant noticing when Maya was tired, quietly taking over chores, bringing Jasmine flowers home. These weren't grand gestures, but powerful reminders. You are seen, you are valued. Their understanding grew, entire conversations in a glance. A frown meant worry, a squeeze meant reassurance. Their emotional intimacy was a constant silent conversation. It became the bedrock of their relationship. In a crowded world, they built a vast private space in each other's hearts. Love was chai, jasmine, and unwavering attention. One Diwali, Maya had a secret plan, a gift just for them. She saved for months, dreaming of a little real privacy. At the market she found it, a simple folding screen, beautiful and light. On Diwali night, after prayers and sweets, Maya revealed her surprise. Raj was stunned, his smile wide with gratitude. The screen wasn't just furniture, it was a symbol of her love and understanding. That night they set it up, creating their first private corner. Behind it, they felt like they were in a different world. It was a small change but monumental, a physical version of their invisible walls. Raj whispered, "This is the best gift I've ever received." The screen became a promise of a new chapter. Even in a one-room world, they carved out a space of their own. It was more than privacy. It was a celebration of their journey, and it marked the beginning of something new. The years rolled by, bringing change. Their son grew up and left for college. Raj's mother passed away. Suddenly, the one-room world was quiet. No more symphony of snores and whispers. For the first time, Maya and Raj were truly alone. They had all the privacy they'd once dreamed